Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to install VMware Player in Ubuntu 12.10. Now this procedure should work for Ubuntu 11.10, 12.04 and 13.04. So let's get started. Before we get started, and I'm not going to cover this here, please update your system. Make sure that you're running the latest build or latest kernel build. If you've updated your system, it's a good idea to reboot as well. So I'm going to assume that you're up to date and or rebooted from updating your system. So after that, we're going to install the generic kernel headers. So there's one of two ways you can do this. Now you're going to need to open a command prompt. Depending on the graphics card you've got, you may have already done this. So this is the way I do it. I install the Linux headers generic and the Linux source code. The other way you can build, and I actually did run this before, you can actually run it like this, and this should do the same, although when I ran it, it installed a few extra things for me, so I would assume that they're only beneficial. So if this is a fresh system and it's a fresh build, go ahead and run that command. But I've had no problems whatsoever building virtual machines by just running this. So go ahead and run that, let that install. Now if you haven't already done so, it's a good idea to go and download VMware Player. Now download the flavor for your system. I'm running the 64-bit, so I've gone ahead and already downloaded the 64-bit version. If you're running a 32-bit OS, go ahead and download the 32-bit OS, and while you're here, you may as well download it for Windows if you want to use it for Windows. I'm not going to do that. I'll do that at another stage. I'll probably do that on a Windows computer. So go ahead and download that. Now, once you've downloaded that, let's close that. We're going to have to change the properties of the file that you've just downloaded. So go to the location of your file, and I believe mine's in the downloads. Yes, here it is. Okay, so we're going to have to add the executable file properties to this. So to do that, we're just going to use the command chmod. Now I'm going to add all these commands in the video description, so you can just do a quite easy cut, copy and paste. So plus execute to VMware Player, enter, and to verify we'll go LL. So now you can see here that they look different. So this now has executable principles. It will execute like a Windows exe file. So to do that, we're going to run sudo / or backslash, I can't quite remember, VMware Player bundle, password, and there you have it. Go ahead, answer the questions, click the next box. Up to you. I don't. That's just my personal preference. This is optional. I don't have one, so I'm just going to go next and let it go and install. So we're going to let it install. Okay, as you can see, installation was successful. I'll go ahead and close that. Unlike Windows, there's no need to reboot. So you can go ahead and close that. Now, System Tools, VMware Player. And there it is, installed, ready to go. Now you can also use VirtualBox. For some reason I don't like VirtualBox. VMware seems to be my preference. I've used VMware for a lot of years and I just seem to enjoy it a lot more than VirtualBox. Although VirtualBox is good, my preference is VMware Player. So this is always personal preference. It's up to you which one you want to use. This was just a guide on how to install it. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been informational for you.